Before we go out and buy an expensive ozone air purifier, let's talk a little bit about the pros and cons. My name is Mark. I'm an air purifier expert. And let's get started. Ozone is really oxygen with an added molecule or charge, making it O3. And that little charge that it has can go out into the room and kill odors and kill mold. And it's pretty effective at doing that. That extra molecule is very unstable, so it bonds very effectively to molds and odors. And you've experienced ozone before. Actually, give a listen to one of the ways in which you know ozone's coming your way. That's right, through thunder and lightning. When lightning strikes, it actually tends to produce a lot of ozone in the air. In fact, that's where ozone gets its name. It's from a Greek term having to do with odor. And you can smell ozone in the air after a lightning storm. So what are the pros of ozone? Well, it's very effective for odors and mold. There's no filters involved to replace, and it's very effective to treat a room. By that I mean you can close the door, crank up the ozone, it'll treat and sanitize and purify the room very effectively. So that's some of the pros of ozone. The cons are too much ozone can actually harm your lungs because it's basically an oxidizer, and so too much is damaging to your lungs. It's not very effective at removing pollen, dust, or hair. It actually doesn't capture anything. It just goes out into the room and destroys, the mold and the odor and all that. So if you've got allergies, it's probably not the thing to get. And some of the models of ozone purifiers are quite expensive. So what are my suggestions? Well, if you want ozone, find one that has timed ozone and low-level ozone, so you're not putting yourself in any kind of danger. Sometimes you might want to just put it in a room, turn it on, and then turn it off, or leave the room for several hours, and then let the room air out for a couple hours. And I used to, with my ozone purifier, I used to like to treat my room a couple hours before bed, and then by the time I got to bed, the ozone was died down, but the air was really fresh. You might also want to get a purifier that also includes HEPA in order to capture pollen and dust, and sometimes carbon or UV or other things as well to sanitize the air and additional ways to capture the odor. You can sometimes get the same results with UV as you do with ozone. In fact, UV sometimes produces ozone, a little low levels of ozone as well, but UV light will actually kill bacteria and viruses, etc. I'm going to suggest you go to the aliveair.com website. You might want to look at the 9-stage Alive Air Purifier. That has HEPA, UV, TiO2 ion, and much more. And it's less than $350. It's got affordable replacements. If you really want ozone, you might want to go to airpodcleaner.com and look at their 8-stage 998 model. That includes ozone, but it also includes HEPA, UV, TiO2, carbon, ion, and that's under $299 with a 1-year warranty. It's a nice little model. And if you would, please go and watch the other videos I have on aliveair.com on the air purifier dangers, the 9 types of air purifiers, and how to find the best prices online.